Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Throttle Buddies YouTube video. This is Spencer here. Today we're going to be working on my S13, of course. We're going to pull the rear subframe, try and get it all the way yanked out so we can get it all prepped, put back in. In this video we're just going to try and get the subframe out though. But first I'm going to be doing 5 skate tricks. Today I watched this Thrasher skateboarding YouTube video part by Franky Villani. I think it was called All of This Mess or something like that. But it really inspired me, so I wanted to do 5 tricks for you guys. It's probably going to take me about, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes, but for you guys it should just be about 30 seconds. So, going to get that out of the way, and then we're going to drop in on this subframe. That was kind of cheesy actually, but that's okay. The garage is still an absolute disaster. I still got to clean this place up, but that's okay. Another time. Rough ass ground. Owie! Icky trash. Alright, that's enough skating. Let's get to work on the car. Throw this in the garbage where it belongs. So one of the main reasons we're going to be doing this rear subframe on this car is pretty much everything is like super trash back here. Subframe bushings are super weak. They just like slop side to side. This lower control arm, rear lower control arm, has like so much play in it. Getting tons of wheel hop on track and stuff. So yeah, we're going to try and get all that fixed before we drift the car again. Thus is the vicious cycle. Here's a better look at that wheel hop I was talking about, or just the play in this rear lower control arm and everything else. It's pretty intense, so we want to fix that. So we got both rear wheels off. I was going to leave these spacers on here. These are some big boys, I know. I don't really mind. I'm going to take them off just in case it's a hard time to get to the axle nut, because during this procedure I'm also going to replace my axles. Both of my axles are really torn up on the boots, and these will be much better. Thanks, Trav. Alright, so we got those gigantic spacers out on both sides. I'm going to undo the coilover bottom mount area so I can slide out easily. I'm also going to loosen all the axle bolts on the diff just to make my life a little bit easier. And of course loosen the drive shaft. I'm not going to take out the brake lines. I'm just going to let the brake caliper dangle, but I got to figure out the e-brake. Never really messed with the e-brake on this car, but I don't know. Seems like it should be pretty easy to get this subframe out. So I got the lower coilover bolts off, well, nuts. That hold those on. One thing I didn't really consider, I started to loosen up this side of the axles. I totally didn't remember I needed to drop my entire exhaust. Basically from that flange over there, there's a couple hangers. All the way to the back, I gotta get this bad boy out, and then I can loosen up this other flange. Really hard to see on camera. But yeah, loosen up those bolts on that flange. These drive shaft bolts are not factory, they're just some like Home Depot special, and they actually got loose. since I did that, which was when I did the swap. So, but I should probably change those out because that's not good. As you can see, this is like kind of the amount of slop I'm dealing with right here on the subframe. It's definitely bad. It looks like somebody's put some sort of like collars in there at one point or time, but it definitely needs some help. Lower control arm bushings are also super bad. They need some help. Axles, super bad. They need some help. I'm not sure if I need to take this nut off before I drop the subframe, but I'm just gonna risk it and just drop the subframe with the axles in. I'll just have everything loosened up besides this nut. I need to go buy that socket. It's a really big socket. But yeah, let me get the exhaust out here. Then I can get work on that other axle and continue chugging along. Exhaust is out. One less step to do. These things are nice and gold, man. Looks cool. This thing wasn't too hard to take out. I was kind of worried about having a one-piece exhaust, but honestly it wasn't that bad. This section bolts in. This kind of just popped off easy. This section just bolts right in. And yeah, not so bad, man. Moving on. Okay guys, we're almost there. I got these like extra bolts out of the sort of front subframe section out. Got the drive shaft dangling right now. You probably can't see like anything under here, but the last thing to do really is just to get the brake calipers off. Once we get these brake calipers off, we can start to undo the subframe bolts and lower it. And then from the looks of it, that e-brake line is just kind of resting on top of the subframe. Has like what looks like to be a 10mm nut just kind of holding it in. So once we get this a little bit lowered, we'll undo that and hopefully pull this thing all the way out. That's the dream at least. We'll see. Alright guys, so the brake calipers are just dangling for now. I'm going to start lowering this thing and feeding them through the arms. But pretty much the last step, I'm just going to undo all these 17mm bolts and nuts holding it to the chassis and slowly lower it out. So wish me luck. I know it's a little bit dark on video. I don't really know how to use Andy's camera, but he let me borrow it, so better quality, but I don't really know how to use it. Let's get this sucker out of here. Alright, down she goes. No. Panic. She's gonna fall. Hey. Worked out my favorite. Oh no. My brakes. There she is, guys. She's all out. Let me move some crap around so I can get this thing in the good light. Get this thing in the good light, man. I gotta start pronouncing my words, man. Shoot. So now I got the calipers zip tied up out of the way so they're not dangling on brake lines and stuff. There definitely was some sort of like collars pounded into these bad boys. Pretty cool having this all the way out. You can really tell this one was flinging a lot of grease, man. This one was not happy, this axle. So I'll be happy to replace that. Yeah, these collars were in here trying to aid bad bushings. I don't think these were as bad as I thought they were, but they're definitely not great. They're definitely cracked out the booty. But I think a lot of the play that I was having was this right rear lower control arm sort of ailments. But yeah, these are a little bit sad. It'll definitely feel a lot better to have these repaired. Oh, that one's super sad. Probably because of all the action over here, rocking around. And the whole time I had this car, I noticed this a little bit earlier on in the car's life, but I never had the sway bar all linked up. It's supposed to have like these brackets that hold it. Oh, shit. So as you guys saw, I just had a wee bit of an accident. No harm though. I wanted to get this thing a little bit out of the way too, so we come and go out of the garage a lot. But yeah, I need to get those sort of brackets that bolt up the sway bar in there. This thing is so freaking dirty. It's going to be satisfying to clean this up, paint it up, put all new bushings in it, those new axles over there, throw it all back in the car. I'm pretty lucky I have these arms and stuff, but these lower control arms are definitely really sad. So, and this thing is so dang dirty, I'm probably going to strip it down, bring it to like a self-service car wash, and hose the shit out of it, because this thing, everywhere I touch it, it just like layers me with like a million tons of grease. It's like the grimiest, dirtiest thing I've ever touched in my life. So, pretty nasty. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I gotta get all cleaned up and leave for work pretty soon here, so I got a 10-hour shift ahead of me. I don't know why of all days I felt like doing this today, but I just wanted to get it done because I knew it needed to be done. So I'm glad I have a head start getting it tackled. But yeah, next time you'll see us, I will be fixing this up, painting it up, throwing some new bushings in it, getting it all prepped to throw back in the car. And then I'll probably do another video after that, just throwing it back in the car. And I guess maybe initial impressions, I don't know. But thank you guys so much for watching. Really do appreciate you checking us out. Hope you liked the video. Please leave us a like, comment, subscribe. That does help us out very greatly. We're just trying to get this channel rolling, you know, have a good time, party with you guys. But hope you guys have a good night. Thank you so much.